Alrighty, yogis. Let's start on our backs. Come all the way down to your back. Just take a moment to get comfortable. And close your eyes. And bring all of your focus to your breath. While you breathe, you can set an intention for these next 60 minutes. Something that you can focus on when your mind starts to wander. If nothing comes to mind, I'd like to offer you the intention of Ahimsa. Non-violence. It's one of the yamas from the 8 limbs of yoga. When it comes to Ahimsa, many times we forget about non-violence towards ourselves. And this can be observed by avoiding harmful foods or harmful behaviors. But we can also observe Ahimsa mentally and emotionally. How many times do we say harmful things to ourselves that we're too much of this and not enough of that? Today, practice Ahimsa on your yoga mat by only going as far as your body allows, rather than forcing it into uncomfortable or painful positions. Keep your thoughts non-violent by replacing any discouraging or berating thoughts with thoughts of compassion and allowing. Say to yourself in your mind, I feel love and compassion for all beings, including myself. And take a really big breath in. And an open mouth exhale. Again, big breath in. Mouth release. One more time. Even bigger breath. And then sigh it all out. And continue to breathe through your nostrils. And let your breath be audible for the remainder of the hour. Bend your knees and hug your knees in towards your chest. You can rock side to side, massage your back for a moment. Then bring your hands behind your knees and rock and roll back and forth. Come all the way up to a seat and get your block. Sit down on your block. And really root down with your sitting bones. Lengthen your back. Inhale and lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Pause for a moment and remind yourself to practice compassion for all beings, including yourself. Remember that this is more than just a physical practice. It's a time to be mentally present with our thoughts, with our sensations, and with our whole experience. Inhale and circle your arms up lower your right hand down to the ground and reach your left arm over to the right. Get a side stretch along your left ribs. Inhale and lift your arms back up. Exhale, lower your left hand down, side body stretch along your right ribs. Feel the space in between each rib. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, lower your right hand down, get a side stretch to the right. Use your whole inhale to come back up. Your whole exhale for your side stretch to the left. Let the pace of your own breath guide you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Last one, breathe in. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, bring your right hand behind you this time and your left hand on your right knee. Sit up really tall and look past your right shoulder. Inhale and unravel back through center and lift your arms. Exhale, rotate to the left side with your left hand behind you and your right hand on your left knee. Inhale, sit up a little taller. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And then unwind back through center. Lift your arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, rotate to the left. And take one more on each side. Inhale and hold it when your lungs are full. Exhale and hold it when your lungs are empty. You don't have to synchronize with anyone, just with your breath. Last time. Beautiful work. Come back through center. Breathe in. Exhale and walk your hands forward. Make your way to all fours. Remove your block and set it off to the side. From tabletop, widen your knees. Sit back towards your heels and lower your forehead down. Balasana. Child's pose. And take this time to reconnect with your breathing. And reconnect with the intention that you chose. Take a long breath in. And a slow breath out. Inhale and rise back up to tabletop. Exhale, stack your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, lift your chin up, lift your tailbone up. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and round your back. Again, inhale, look up, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Continue to flow through cat and cow while you breathe. You can wag your tail side to side. You can draw some circles with your ribs. Explore all of the little movements you can make with your back. All of the spaces in between cat and cow. Take one more full cycle of breath. Then come back into a neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes. And lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Look towards your feet and pedal out your heels. Stretch out your calves. Use Use your upper body strength to push the ground away and press your chest towards your thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, shift forward into high plank with your shoulders over your hands and hold it. Suck your belly button in. You have the option to lower down to your knees, but wherever you are, feel your abs really active. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward, bend your elbows and squeeze them close to your ribs. Hover in chaturanga, then softly come all the way down, untuck your toes. Inhale, peel your chest up just a little bit at first. Exhale, lower down. Scoot your hands back an inch or two. Inhale, lift your chest all the way, straighten your arms, upward facing dog. Hold this pose and press your shoulders down. With your toes untucked, hover your knees and your quads off the mat. Create a big expansion through the whole front side of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat with your feet hip-width distance apart. Slide your hands up to your shins, lengthen your back, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your chin and slowly roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. Roll your shoulders back. Press your weight evenly into both feet. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead, Tadasana. Exhale, bring your hands together and fold forward with a long back, soft bend in your knees, Uttanasana. Inhale, slide your hands up to your shins, lengthen your back, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands on the ground, step back into high plank and hold it. Inhale at the top. Exhale, chaturanga with control. Inhale, up dog or cobra, lift your chest up. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Inhale, bend your knees. Travel to the top of your mat, halfway lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up with a long back, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana for the whole breath out. You can always skip it or put your knees down, up to you. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees. Travel to the top of your mat, halfway lift and lengthen your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, high mountain pose, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward with a soft bend in your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, chaturanga for the whole breath out. You can take your time and go slow. Inhale, open up your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. This time, hold it with your elbows bent. Stay there for 3. Squeeze your elbows in for 2. Inhale, lift your chest upward facing. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice work. Take a moment to settle into down dog. Focus on the length in your back. Feel your upper body straight. Inhale, lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot through between your palms, low lunge. Take a moment to set up with your right knee stacked directly over your ankle. You can press your left hand down on the ground or on the block. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your right arm up, open, twist. Inhale, lower your hand down for a moment. Exhale, lift your right arm up again. Inhale, lower down and pause. Exhale, lift your right arm, open, twist, and hold it there a little bit longer this time. Stack your right shoulder over your left shoulder. Open up your collarbones to face the side of the room. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hand down. Step back into high plank, chaturanga with control. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge and pause. Take your time to set up, really grounded with your left foot and with your right hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, and lift your left arm up, open twist. Inhale, lower your hand down for a moment. Exhale, lift it up again. One more time, inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift your left arm and hold your twist. Feel the rotation travel all the way up into your neck and look up towards your hand. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hand down, step back into plank, chaturanga, or meet us in down dog, however you'd like to get there. Remember, this is your chance to listen to your body. You can always explore whatever your body wants to do. I'm just giving you suggestions. Inhale and lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot through between your palms and pause. Make sure your right foot is really grounded. Then lift both arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Make sure your left heel is really high so most of your weight is in the right leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, spin your back heel down, open your arms out to a T, warrior two. Keep your right toes pointing forward, left toes facing the left, and slightly scoot your toes in at the back so you're really anchored down with your left ankle. Good job. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, reach forward, bring your right forearm down to your thigh, lift your left arm up, side ankle. You can stay there supported on your forearm, or you can extend your right arm down and reach for your inner ankle. Just keep little to no weight in your right hand. Make sure your chest is still facing the side of the room. Hold your lunge with your right knee. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior like you're trying to high five the back wall. Continue to bend deep into the front knee. And feel the side stretch in your ribs. Take a full breath in. Exhale, windmill down. Frame your foot, step back into plank and flow through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath. In and out. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge and pause. Notice when you start to anticipate what's coming next and continuously bring yourself to this moment. And reach your arms up, high crescent lunge. With your shoulders over your hips and your left knee over your ankle. Take a breath in. Exhale, spin your right heel down, open your arms out, Virabhadrasana, warrior two. You can make some adjustments with your feet so your left heel lines up with your right arch or your right heel. And make your arms work just as much as your legs are working. Reach in opposite direction. Breathe in. Exhale, reach forward, bring your right forearm, or rather left forearm down, lift your right arm up. Side angle. You have your options, you can extend your left arm down. Remember that you can always explore whatever your body wants to do. Imagine that there's a wall behind you that you can lean on. That way you're really open to the side. So good. Hold the lunge with your left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach for the back of the room. Stay there for a moment and feel the strength in your front leg. Imagine you could breathe mostly into your left lung. Like you're making more space for your left lung. Take another inhale. Exhale, windmill down, chaturanga. You always have the option to skip it. Inhale to open up your chest. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Nice work. Take a long breath in and out. Prepare for breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through and hold it when your lungs are empty. Inhale, reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, reach forward, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach for the back of the room. Exhale, windmill down, chaturanga. Step back and hold it. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, lift your hips up and back down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, reach up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, reach forward, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, windmill down, your strongest chaturanga so far. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, reach overhead, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. You don't have to synchronize with anyone. Breathe in, just move with your breath. Exhale, reach forward, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach it back. Exhale, windmill down, your version of chaturanga. Whatever makes you feel strong and in control. Float through up dog when you breathe in, and down dog when you breathe out. One more time on your own. Inhale, lift your left leg. I'll give you cues to remind you. Exhale, step it through, but you can do it at your own pace. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Use your entire breath. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reach back, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Open up your chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Amazing work. Stay in your down dog for another long breath. In and out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. This time, step your feet out, shoulder width distance apart, and turn your toes out. Then sit your hips low into Malasana, frog squat. Once you get down there, you can adjust your feet. Make sure your heels are on the ground. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. You can press your elbows into your knees, get a little bit more space. If this feels uncomfortable, if you want more support, you can sit down on a block. Or if you like this challenge and you want to add another challenge, then bring your hands to the ground, bend your elbows, bring your knees up towards your triceps and shift forward. Flying frog, it's like crow pose, but your knees are wider so you can squeeze your inner thighs together. Use your adductors. And draw your pelvic floor in and suck your belly button in wherever you are. Amazing. If you're flying your frog, bring your feet back down. If you're using a block, move it back up to the top. Walk your hands in front of you, then lift your hips up. Adjust your feet so they're hip width. And then roll yourself up to standing. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, reach your arms in front of you and sit your hips back in space. Utkatasana, chair pose with your heels heavy and your toes light. You can lift your toes up just to shift your weight back. But then lower your toes back down so you're really stable. Check in with your spinal alignment. Notice if your tailbone is lifting up. If it is, then slightly tuck your pelvis so your spine is neutral. Take a breath in. Sink a little deeper when you breathe out. Inhale, come all the way back up. Lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for your block. Then step your right foot back like 2 or 3 feet. Make sure your feet are not on a tightrope for this. So step your feet out so they're in 2 separate lanes. With your right toes slightly turned out to the side. Pyramid pose. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your forehead towards your left knee. Feel the deep hamstring stretch and notice if your hips stick out to the left. If they do, then guide your left hip back in space. Nice adjustments. You can stay right there. Or option to bring your left hand to your left hip and open your chest to the left side of the room. If that feels good, then lift your left fingers to the sky and keep guiding your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hand down. Then walk your block forward. Inhale and lift your right leg up behind you like you're stamping it on the back wall. Lift your torso to line up with your legs. See if you can get lighter on your block. Just your fingertips on the block. Or you can fly your arms back or you can fly them forward. Warrior 3. So your whole body is in one long line parallel with the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, step your feet together, come all the way back up to standing and shake it out. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for your block and step your left foot back like 2 or 3 feet. Adjust your stance so you're not on a tightrope. Bring your forehead closer towards your right knee. You can bend your right knee, but keep your left leg straight. Check in with your hips. If your hips are sticking to the right, then guide your right hip back. Notice if this side feels different from the first side. There's nothing really symmetrical in our bodies. If you tried the twist on the other side, then try it here. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Open up your chest to face the right side. Then lift your fingers to the sky. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower your hand down. Walk your block forward and lift your left leg up behind you. Keep your hips level with each other. So the front of your left hip is facing the ground and your left kneecap is facing the ground. Like you're trying to balance a bowl of water on your back. Can you reach forward or back? Use your spinal extensors to hold your torso up. breath in. Exhale, slowly come all the way back up to standing. And lift your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Get your block and come back up to standing. Then step your right foot back and turn to face the right side of the space with your feet really wide, all 10 toes pointing towards the right wall. So you're slightly pigeon-toed here. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward and lower your block down. Bring your forehead closer to your block. See if you can make contact with the crown of your head on your block. The wider you get your feet, the lower you can bring your head. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. See if you can pinpoint where you feel the action in this pose. Stay completely tuned into your sensations for 2 more breaths. Inhale with your hands on the block, lengthen your back. Exhale, hold onto your block and come all the way up with a long spine. Good job. Turn your right toes to the back of the room. Keep the block in your right hand and reach for the back wall. Open your arms out to a T. Inhale, lean towards the door. Exhale and place your block a couple inches in front of your right toes, at least 6 inches up to 12 inches. Inhale and lift your left leg up and back. Half moon. Take your time, keep flexing your left ankle so the whole left leg is really engaged. It's holding itself up. See if you can get lighter on your block. Just your fingertips on the block or hover your hands next to the block. Use your own strength to hold you up. Good job. Hold on to the block. And come all the way back up to standing. Good job. We're going to keep the block in the right hand. This time, place it next to your big toe on the inside of your foot. And reach your left arm up. Same thing here. Imagine that there's a wall behind you that you can lean on. And keep your right leg mostly extended, but just a tiny little bend in the knee to avoid locking it out. Very nice. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Take another breath. And then hold on to the block and come back up. Good job. Both hands on the block. Turn your right toes to the side, then your left toes to the front. Hold the block with your left hand and reach your arms out. Breathe in. Exhale, place the block in front of your left toes at least 6 inches, then lift your right leg up behind you. Half moon. The slower you get there, the more stable it will feel. Stack up your hips so your belly button's facing the side. And stack up your shoulders so your collarbones are facing the side. Make sure your right ankle is still engaged. Stay light on the block and breathe in. Hold it when you breathe out. Take a hold of your block and come all the way back up. Good job. Now place the block next to your foot and reach your right arm back. Trikonasana, triangle pose. There's no benefit to locking out your leg when you're bearing weight. So since you're standing and bearing weight, make sure you have that tiny little bend so your muscles are really engaged. Take another full breath. And then hold on to the block and come all the way back up. Amazing work. Now step up to the top of your mat and put your block down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Pause for a moment and reconnect your right toes to the right. Bring your right heel to your left ankle or your left calf, or you can bring it up to your left inner thigh, anywhere except next to your knee. Tree pose, grow your branches, lift your arms up. Lift your energy up away from the ground. If you feel really stable, you can look up towards the ceiling. If you want to make this even more challenging, you can close your eyes and remove your visual input. Notice what happens to your balance. That was impressive. Take another breath in, tree. Nice. And then release your arms, release your legs. Shake it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Turn your left toes to the left and set up your foot placement anywhere except your knee. Avoid that sideways pressure on the knee. It doesn't bend that way. You can try something different with your arms. You can reach them up or you can reach them down, or you can interlace your hands behind your back. You can try an arm variation that you haven't tried before. If you look at something that's not moving, that'll help you feel more stable. Or you can look around to different parts of the room. That'll make you feel less stable, like resistance training for your balance. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your arms, release your legs, and shake it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Open your right arm to the right, with your palm facing the side of the room so you're externally rotated in your right shoulder. Bend your right knee and reach back. Take a hold of your foot from the big toe side without rotating your wrist. We have you all the way in a full internal rotation. Oh no, you just have a really flexible elbow. Never mind. You're good. Lift your left arm up, bicep by your ear, and then slowly start to kick into your right leg. Kick into your right arm. Same thing here, go slow and find that focal point. Natarajasana. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your knees together and release your foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Open your left arm to the left. Bend your left knee, find your foot. Then lift your right arm, bicep by your ear. Slowly kick into your left leg. Feel a stretch in the left side of your chest and in your left quad. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your knees together and release. Amazing. You can shake it out. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then plant your hands down on the ground, step back into high plank, and hold your high plank. You have about 10 breaths. You can do this on your knees, you can do this on your forearms. This is your chance to strengthen your posture muscles. These are the muscles that hold you up all day long when you're standing. So they're meant to contract for long periods of time. This is your type 1 muscle fibers, all in your torso. Notice where you feel it. 3 more breaths. Breathe through the sensations. It's okay if it feels hard. Then make your way down your belly. You can chaturanga to get there or however you'd like to get there. Then fly your arms back behind you. Lift your chest up, lift your legs up, lift everything up. Locust pose. Slightly tuck your chin so the back of your neck is long. And retract your shoulder blades so much that you're trying to make folds of skin in your upper back. Squeeze, squeeze. Yes, nice. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Bring your right cheek down. Notice how your back feels. You can do that same pose again a second time, or I will guide you through something else. Bring your chin back through center, lift your chest, lift your legs. Your second time here, option to bend your knees, reach back and find your feet. If it's comfortable to hold on to your feet, then lift your chest a little higher. Lift your thighs off the ground. Dhanurasana, floor bow. Feel a big expansion across your collarbones. And breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Let go of your feet. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Keep your knees bent behind you and windshield wiper with your shins. Both feet to one side, both feet to the other. Feel the rotation in your hips. Inhale, extend your legs behind you. Exhale, press yourself up to tabletop, then sit back towards your heels for child's pose. Close your eyes. And you can keep your knees wide or you can bring them a little closer. And feel the release in your low back. Deepest breaths you could possibly take. Right leg back, keep your ankle flexed. Exhale, look forward, bring your right knee to the ground behind your right wrist and take your right ankle across behind your left wrist. Scoot your left knee back and walk your arms out. Open up your chest and take a breath in. Exhale, walk your hands forward, lower down to your forearms. Half pigeon. Notice if you're sitting your weight in your right hip, then press the front of your left hip down, like you're trying to press the top of your left quad into the mat. And let yourself soften into the pose with every breath. yourself back up to your hands. Exhale, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee off the ground, then drive your right leg all the way up. Three-legged dog. Take a breath in. Keep it lifted. Exhale, bend your right knee, open up your hips so your belly button's facing the right. You can stay like that or flip your dog. Step to the left side of the mat. Reach your right arm to the front and push the ground away with your left arm. Breathe in. Exhale, come back into down dog. Both hands, both feet on the ground. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, look forward, bring your left knee to the ground behind your wrist, ankle across, and scoot your right knee back. Open up your chest for a moment. Breathe in. Exhale, walk yourself forward and settle in. Half pigeon. Notice the resistance that's in your hips at first. Feel the resistance fade away as you yourself up to your hands. Exhale, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, then drive your left leg up. Three-legged dog, open up your hip, bend your knee. You can stay there or flip your dog. Wild thing. Reach for the front. Breathe in. Exhale, come back down to down dog. Softly come down to both knees. Sit your hips to the side, bring your legs around in front. Come to a seat. With the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles and open up your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, pull your chest towards your feet. Exhale, plant your feet down and come all the way down to your back. With your feet still firm on the ground, lift your hips up for high bridge. You can bring your shoulder blades closer together and interlace your hands underneath you. Feel the action in the back side of your body. And feel the expansion in the front side. One more breath in. Exhale, release your grip, lower your hips down. And hug your right keep hugging your left knee, extend your right leg long. Squeeze your left knee towards your left shoulder and breathe in. Exhale, take it over to the right. Open your left arm to the left. Supine twist. Exhale, hug both knees and widen your knees. Reach for your ankles or your feet. Happy baby, rock side to side. Massage your back, stretch out your inner thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, let go of your feet and hug your knees one last time. This time, bring your forehead to your knees and squeeze yourself tight. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let go of your legs. If you make any last little movements, any final adjustments, get as comfortable as you could possibly be. And let yourself enjoy complete stillness.